Welcome to Friday Thoughts.
Hey, hey.
Got my boy Dom with me again. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, of course.
I'm just gonna do it quick because we got to get to hooping.
Very important.
First and foremost, Commanders Eagles NFC Championship game.
That is
It's gonna be wild.
so hyped for this. I'm terrified of Saquon Barkley.
Yeah,
but
me too.
I'm hyped because, I mean, even in that last game against the Lions, like, our run defense was not the best.
Yeah,
Gibbs kind of killed us.
But I will say the last time we played the Eagles, our run defense was good.
Yes.
And it was surprising how good it was.
Yeah. But at the same time, we didn't have to worry about Jalen Hurts for the majority of that game as well, right?
Yeah. Having Kenny Pickett across,
it's a little different.
It's a little easier.
Stack the box a little more. I don't know. I definitely think we have a good shot. And out of all the teams, aside from the Cowboys, like, if we could beat one team in the to get to the Super Bowl, the Eagles would be high on my list.
I definitely have more confidence in beating the Eagles than I do the Cowboys, because the Cowboys just have our numbers sometimes. Like, they were terrible.
It's weird. It's almost, it feels psychological with the Cowboys. It's
it is
like every game is every game's a Super Bowl, against the Cowboys. It's like I feel like we could have, if the Rams won their game, beat the Eagles last week, I think we could beat the crap out of the Rams. Like, I think we could beat the Rams, no problem. But the Eagles, like, it'll be tough. But
it's doable.
Totally. Like, Scary Terry is still amazing.
Jaden
Daniels is just
rookie of the year.
Just
easily.
It's just nuts how good he looks, and he's not even. It doesn't even strike me as that big or that strong a quarterback either. He's just smart and quick and does what he's got to do.
He's confident. He's calm. Makes good choices.
Makes really good choices. Like, he'll throw it away if he has to. He avoids too much contact. That's always the thing about him that terrifies me. The last time I felt this good about a quarterback was RG3, right? And you know what happened to him? He just got banged up too much. But no, I'm feeling good. I'm going to have a good time. It feels like with the Washington season in general, we're just playing with house money at this point as well. Do you know what I mean? It'll hurt me if we don't make it to the Super Bowl, but
we got high hopes.
I still feel like it's a great season, and I still feel good coming out of it, whatever happens.
Dan Quinn has proven himself as head coach easily.
Yeah,
and I really hope we keep Cliff Kingsbury. I heard that he might go somewhere
have opportunities.
Else. That'd be sweet if he stayed. I mean, he was successful. So yeah, it's gonna be a huge game. Go Commanders.
I'm gonna get my wings.
What's your favorite flavor of wings?
I like anything that's a little bit spicy.
Okay.
A little bit sharp.
You like wet, saucy wings? Or dry rub?
No. Oh no.
I'm a dry rub guy personally.
No, I totally feel you there. I am not that particular, and if you put wings in front of me, I'll probably just eat it no matter what. But I like them to have a bit of heat, because then my family does not like them. That's my secret for all the food that I like.
Away by making your choice. Which I respect.
That's the thing. You need to. I found it with my family. I've developed a taste for everything that they dislike, so that it's always exclusively mine.
They're like, "Oh, Dad, why do you have this box of Raisinets?"
No, like literally stuff like that. All kinds of things like that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, my dad likes Whoppers, which I don't like at all. It's pretty funny. But I mean, just historically speaking, the presidential inauguration happened.
Yeah. On a cold Monday.
It was so cold that they had to do it inside.
Which in of itself is kind of incredible to me. I definitely, and we talked about this earlier in the week, I think, I feel a little bad for all the people who traveled. And there's always thousands of people who travel to the city.
Big money.
Paid real money. Like, it's not cheap. And DC is just not cheap in general. Like, even if they're only staying there for a night. I mean, you have to imagine, like, if you did it outside, though, even in that cold, like, his fans still would have turned up and been there, and they might have had to huddle together, but like, it still could have been a thing. But no, inside instead.
And I just thought it was interesting how they live stream it on YouTube now. Like, I was like, wow, this is cool. This is like real-time news
Yeah, I
on
mean,
YouTube.
I feel like that's
So that means
the-
anybody can access it.
yeah,
basically.
and then I feel like just in general, when it comes to politics and presidential races and any of the races, like social media and your presence on social media is lining up to be just as important as like any of the other regular like TV networks and that kind of thing.
Definitely.
Especially if you can get your audience without, without those guys.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. But I've been taking a bunch of vitamins lately. Multivitamins, vitamin C, fish oils.
Have you noticed a change? Like, do you feel better in some ways?
It might just be placebo effect, but I do feel better.
I mean, I can see like vitamin D because we've had so many overcast days. I can imagine like getting that way.
I should take more vitamin D. Mm-hmm. I think there's a little bit in my multivitamin, but
no, I don't really take regular vitamins. My wife does, and she swears by them. We actually there's like these I think it's melanin. There's little gummies that we actually gave to my kids when we got back from Australia because it helped them sleep.
Oh yeah, that's melatonin.
Melatonin, yeah. Because they help them sleep. And
I take the little tablets of those, and they dissolve in your mouth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they totally worked. That was a lifesaver when we came back from Australia because everyone's jet lagged to heck.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. I'm glad you're trying to get your vitamins up, and it's important. It's actually more important than we imagine. Like, especially if you can't keep like a good balanced diet and find all this stuff in like regular healthy food.
Yeah. Because it's hard to have like every vegetable and protein that you need at all times.
Super hard. Yeah, I mean, for me, my supplements is just protein shakes and creatine, unfortunately, which is pretty targeted towards one thing and one thing only.
You do like dairy-free protein shakes or just?
It's whey. Yeah. So just add water. No, just add some water to it, and it's fine.
Yeah, I tried drinking those because I've tried to gain weight, but I just hate protein shakes.
It doesn't taste good.
I feel like some of them make my heart like not feel good.
Oh, okay.
And I looked at the ingredients, and it had like a bunch of cholesterol in it.
Mm-hmm, dang. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I definitely watch the calories that I consume with them too when I have them. And then they work. So I'm so on and off on that kind of stuff now. It really depends if I have time. Yeah, like if I know that next 3 months I'm going to be working out multiple times a week, I'll hop back on it. Otherwise, I sort of it tapers off and I just hoop.
Yeah, no, and you're a hooping fiend, so I know that.
Yeah,
it's got to be good for your health for sure.
I hope so. I hope it's all net positive.
It is.
I'm getting. I mean, I feel.
Any type of cardio workout is gonna be good for you in the long
I would much rather do this hoop with you and the guys every day than have to run a treadmill for 20,
that's just
30
boring,
minutes.
It's like does nothing for the mind.
Exactly.
But speaking of healthy choices, have you had Checkers and Wendy's?
Wendy's plenty. Checkers, if I have, it would have been a long time ago, and I don't think it was particularly memorable.
Okay, so you'd pick Wendy's.
I would, and I actually do dig Wendy's.
Wendy's is good. Their burgers are good.
The burgers are good.
Fresh, never frozen, baby.
There you go. Yeah, no,
Rossi's are great.
My kids actually, anytime we get near a Wendy's, they'll jump at a chance, and I usually indulge them because why not?
I will say that their nuggets have really decreased quality. In my opinion,
I don't eat enough nuggets to know if the quality is
recipe or something.
I mean, that's surprising to me because I don't know how you can really mess up nuggets. Although some places just do chicken better than others.
Yeah, it's like I'd say McDonald's nuggets are like they're good enough.
They're baseline, right?
But
I feel like
baseline exactly.
Yeah.
But even those, man, like I ate like a 6 or 10 piece recently, and I was like, I just felt like I had fake meat in my.
We gotta work out your diet. You used to be getting hurt by a lot of stuff.
I've been off the nuggets. I do still eat the occasional McDonald's hamburger.
I will say, as you grow older, and like I just turned 41, right? As you grow older, your body starts not giving up on you, but it starts to react more harshly to certain things.
I bet.
And certain foods, the stuff that I consumed in my 20s, I wouldn't dare. Like I wouldn't dare try now. Like I used to have nothing but instant noodles like all week, every week, and then
I don't do that. too much sodium.
Yeah, no, those days are gone. Now I'm a little bit like, if I'm looking at some food, I'm like, okay, yes, I can handle that. I can handle that. I can handle that without too much trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, you do have to be careful with what you eat. For
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
But yeah, I think for me, I would pick, just on taste wise, I think I'd pick Checkers.
Maybe I need to make an effort.
Yeah, if you get their fries fresh, they're
It's real good.
Phenomenal fast food.
Wait, where is the nearest Checkers around here?
So there's one. Well, they're both in Gaithersburg.
Okay.
Shady Grove Road, and
Yep.
then Snout for School.
Okay.
I'd say Snout for School is probably the closer one,
Mm-hmm.
and it is new, so
okay.
It's kind of nicer. But me and my friend went to the one in Frederick yesterday because we were shopping around there, and I tried the new BLT burger, and I made a review, so go check it out. But I will say it was good. I'd say that. And then have you been seeing drones flying around?
I've been. You know what's funny? I haven't seen the drones flying around. I've seen lots of people on the various like neighborhood apps that I'm on complaining about drones flying around, or like, was that a drone, or like that kind of stuff. It's definitely a thing. It's definitely a thing. And like we actually, well, my son got like a little toy one, which was kind of cool for Christmas, that he immediately flew into a tree that I had to like throw a football at it to get it out. So like, yeah, no, it wouldn't surprise me to learn that like they're everywhere now. Now, I don't think they have much practical application aside from spying on people or just having fun flying a thing around, which I totally get.
Yeah, it's cool seeing, like, looking down. If you go up high and then you see down on the city, like that's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, and I've seen some guys like with some great drones and some great cameras like do some really cool stuff.
Yeah,
like just zooming around and like looking at cool angles, and especially over crowds and stuff like that. It's awesome. Yeah. But they are a pain as well. I totally get that. And if you're on your property and you see a drone like flying over it, like that would bug me.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
from our condo, we pretty sure we've seen a drone or two. Really low flying and not an airplane, so it's like, what else is it? So it's probably not a UFO.
You're right.
But who knows?
Oh no.
What do you think about the NBA? Who are the best teams right now, you think?
So I still pay more attention to the East than the West.
Yeah.
And the East, the three teams in the East is actually, I believe, the best. Actually, the three teams are on top right now.
Like the Knicks, or no?
Yes, yeah. So it's basically like, the Celtics, the Cavs, and then the Knicks. Okay. And I understand like the Knicks probably aren't on the level of the Celtics and the Cavs right now. The Cavs are incredible, and really? I love watching them play, and I love their kind of basketball. The Celtics are just the Celtics, and I feel like that team's going to be great for.
Yeah, as long as they have Jason Tatum, and White.
Yes.
And
yes, and I do think it'll probably be those teams in the East Finals.
Yeah.
Celtics and Knicks. Not Knicks. Celtics and Cavs.
Yeah.
And I hope the Cavs win. So I'd love to see.
Yeah, the Cavs are cool. I like Mitchell.
Yeah. I also I am just a big fan when thinking about the West. I'm just like the Joker has just been killing it this last month.
He seems to just not die.
Did you? I don't know if you watched the highlights from, I think it was last night, game against the Kings. Like I just watched the highlights, Joker highlights, and he's huge, so I kind of get it. But like his vision is crazy, and he's putting the ball here, everywhere to his whole teammates, and then he's hitting a three, and then he's bullying someone in the paint for an easy fun. You know what I mean? Like literally, like
he's an all-around
everything.
Threat.
He's not doing crazy stuff like Ja Morant or LaMelo.
He doesn't have to.
No, he doesn't have to. He can just walk you down. I love him, and like honestly, I think Denver are getting it together, and we'll really put the West on notice. But he's the best player, I think, in the league right now, and I don't know if I would really call it close. At least this last month, like he's been just.
What's up with Jimmy Butler? I saw he got suspended again.
Yeah, it's so. I don't know if it's a mixture of him being kind of belligerent and the Heat being kind of prissy.
Yeah, it's just not a good match, maybe.
No, it's time to.
Yeah. Who do you think he's going to go to? I could see him maybe on the Jazz. No.
Yeah, I don't know. That's
the Bulls
hard.
Or Nah, he was.
It's not going to be a team that's has a chance. I don't think it's going to be a team that has a really good chance of winning. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think any of them are going to go out and on a limb and grab him because they think he'll tip them over. I think it'll be one of the teams in the middle, or one of the lower teams as well, which kind of sucks. I like him because he's such a character and he's fun.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, and I like that in the NBA. And he's great too. Like when he's bulldogging the ball, and like he's kind of he's cool when he's on. Like it's good fun basketball to watch.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You think the Wizards can just not lose a game for the rest of the season, and we'll be in the playoffs?
Yeah. I don't know. Once again, Wizards
aren't they like 6-40 or something?
Yeah, no, it's real bad. Once again, when we head towards the end of the season or towards the playoffs, I'm going to look at their schedule and see if there's any teams that they'll be playing here in DC that are actually like playing to win still, and go see if we can catch like the other team.
I definitely want to go to a game. I've been looking for in February just for a
Yeah.
cheap game to go.
Yeah, I mean, around this time last year, I went with our guy Doug, and I saw them play the Lakers, and the Lakers were still kind of playing hard at that point because they needed the Dubs to make the playoffs.
I mean, just seeing LeBron in person would be awesome.
No, it was awesome. It was cool. he was he did LeBron things, including being a baby, and like complaining about every call and all that kind of stuff. It was a quintessential LeBron experience. I had a good time. So yeah, we'll see. I definitely want to go catch some games, but they're cheap and they're fun.
Yeah, it's like Capital One is like it's a pretty cool arena.
It's one of my favorite places to go, honestly. For Wizards games and Caps games, like for sure.
Yeah, I still need to go to a Caps game. I've been loafing on that eventually. And then college basketball. That's been going on. Maryland looks pretty good.
Yeah, I am guilty of being the kind of college basketball fan that will give. If my friends are big fans of a team, I give them crap if their team loses. But otherwise, I don't really pay much attention to much.
Yeah,
I'm one of those super casual sort of thing. Yeah. When March rolls around, I have a good time because I like college. I like that kind of basketball, but it's hard for me to find time to get invested. And I didn't graduate from any colleges here in the US. I'm Australian.
Yeah.
Although my wife's family, half of them on my wife's family side, all graduated from Michigan, so I supported. I had to support. Team in football, college football, or basketball.
Hey, that's a good basketball team too.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. Yeah.
Honestly. They have the Jordan sponsor. They're pretty awesome.
Yeah, but no, when March rolls around, I'll have some fun with it.
Yeah,
I'll watch a lot more, and then that's the women and the men's too. I definitely enjoyed the women's last year.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure women's Terps are pretty dominant as well. Also, I watch out for West Virginia too.
Oh yeah.
I went to school there for a little bit, so I went to a couple of their games, and it was a good time. Their arena is really special. It's like a big clam or oyster.
That sounds
building.
Cool. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the college atmosphere is something I'm yet to really experience as well, like a college game of any kind, football or basketball. It's something that I feel like I've missed out on. Yeah, it's kind of like. I want to go watch a high school football game in Texas for the same kind of reason. You know what I mean? Like it's a whole culture. It's a whole thing in and of itself.
My cousin lives in Texas now, and he's like, the high school football scene is like really serious down here.
Oh yeah, no, it's borderline psychotic. I think, honestly.
Towns are just like going to war over their high school football
It's the whole thing. Yeah.
Well, that's all I got, man. But appreciate you being on the thoughts.
It's always a pleasure.
Hope you guys have a good weekend, and pray that we don't break our knees or anything.
Yeah, right.